So, welcome back to our channel. I know it's been a long time since we've done any recipe videos, so today we're going to be doing some sweet potato chili. I've never tried it before, so I'm really interested to see how this turns out. So what we're going to start off with is just a little bit of olive oil in a pan, or in your bowl. You're going to go ahead and blast that on high heat. While that's heating up, I went ahead and browned up some ground chicken. To me, I think chicken and sweet potato go really well together. You can use whatever ground meat of your choice, beef, deer, I don't know, if you live somewhere where there's bison, or I don't know, what else, girls?
Chicken. Bison meat?
Chicken, turkey.
No one eats bison meat.
Yes, they do. There's bison. Ted's Montana Grill, they have bison burgers.
Oh.
There. Anyway, so, but I went ahead and browned up about a pound of ground chicken. And you can totally make this vegetarian if you want to. This is just going to add a little bit more protein to the dish. Into our pan that is heating up on the eye, we're going to put some minced garlic. It's 3 cloves, but this is kind of lazy girl garlic, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to kind of squirt about 3 cloves of garlic in there. And then garlic is going to give you a little bit of like a warm feeling in your mouth, so you'll get a little bit of heat with that. I'll take my gloves off in a minute, but I'm going to be dealing with some onions, and like, I know people say rub your hands on a stainless steel sink and all of that, and it'll get rid of the onion smell, but if I cook something with onions in it and I go to bed, I still smell it on my hands. So the gloves will come off in a minute. But I've diced up 1 small onion, and this is a sweet onion. And so we're going to get that going in there with the oil. And I love these little cutting boards. Tyler's aunt, Jenny, got these for us. There was 3 in a set. And so they come in handy when you just need to cut up just a little bit of things. And then we'll go ahead and get this stirred around. I'm going to turn that down just a tad. Evie, will you come over and just kind of show them what's in the pot. So we've got our onions and garlic going. So we got the onions and garlic kind of softening up, letting their flavors kind of get into the pot. And then the next thing that we're going to add is a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. You can do a 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes and a 14-ounce can of water. Like, just fill up the tomato can with water. I like a lot of tomato flavor, and I think the girls do too. Tyler just kind of eats it. If there's enough chili seasoning in there, he'll eat it. So we have that in there, and then we also need an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. So I know I'm kind of following your recipe as far as the idea for the sweet potato chili and as far as the amount of spices, but then I'm also kind of going by just a regular chili recipe that we've used. So that's where the amount of tomato and all of that came from. I don't like to use water just because I think it cuts down on the flavor. If you do need something to thin it out, if you're making a vegetarian chili, obviously you can use vegetable stock or broth. If you are using a meat chili, chicken stock, beef broth, anything like that. So it's looking kind of like chili, but I do think we're going to need to add a little more liquid. So I have beef bone broth in our pantry. That's what we have. So that's probably what we'll add. Yes, please. Cora's going to go get that. The next thing, the recipe that I looked at for the chili only called for 1 can of beans, but I like a couple of kind of beans in our chili. So we have some black beans, and kind of rinsed them enough. They're not going to turn the chili black. And then we have a can of pinto beans.
Is it this?
Mm-hmm. And we'll stir those in. So you're kind of getting the main ingredients in there right now. But yeah, Evie, if you want to show this. you can kind of see it's already starting to look like chili. It's not going to taste like chili right now because we don't have any of the spices in there. And then the all-important ingredient that we're going to use is sweet potatoes. So I diced up 2 small sweet potatoes. You could use 1 large sweet potato. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. Nobody needs to see me dicing up sweet potatoes. It's just it's hard to watch, if I'm being completely honest with you. So we'll just get this stirred in. And as you can see, it's gonna cook down, and these sweet potatoes are gonna absorb some of this liquid. So we definitely need some more liquid in there. But it looks like pretty fall colors in there. It kind of looks like Halloween with the orange and the black.
No, because I actually just exposed my music taste like 2 minutes ago. I was panning over here and it showed like half the TV. Anyways.
Oh, that's fine. So I'm not sure how much of this we're going to add. We're just going to kind of add until, kind of eyeball it. Like I said, some of the liquid's going to cook out and some of it is going to be absorbed by the sweet potatoes. So you can add more if you need to. But I think this looks pretty good for right now, and then we're going to get our spices in there. So it's chili, so you have to have chili powder. We're going to add a tablespoon of this. I'm sorry I'm going back and forth. Usually we do our cooking stuff over there and just show you the final product, but I'm going to add a tablespoon-ish of that. So this isn't baking. You don't have to be exact. It's not like an exact time. So if you like more, use more. If you like less, use less, obviously.
Baking doesn't have to be like that either. I mean,
We'll just agree to disagree on that one. And then we have some cumin, however, I don't know. Whatever part of the country you're from, you say it how you say it. I say it how I say it. Don't come at me for that. All right. These are fresh. We just opened them today. So we had a tablespoon of each of those. And then we have some paprika. How do you say it? Paprika? Paprika?
paprika.
Paprika?
Paprika.
That's how I say it.
Nice paprika.
Yeah, if you want to. So it's already starting to bubble. I said the gloves were coming off, but they didn't come off. I would probably just scoop it in there if I were you. Doesn't have to be super level.
Nice paprika, bro. You can do it.
Okay, that's about as I was gonna get.
All right.
Add some more. Justin Wilson.
Let's not Justin Wilson. We are not the professionals that Justin Wilson was. Oh goodness, this looks really good. Starting to look all spicy. Does it smell good?
Mm-hmm. It smells like sweet potatoes. And cinnamon.
Oh no.
Where does cinnamon come from?
I don't know. There's no cinnamon in there.
I just associate cinnamon with sweet potatoes.
All right. We're gonna use the same. You are about to pour that out, ma'am.
Ma'am, drop the paprika. Well, don't drop it.
No, I'm about to drop the salt too. Okay. We do need some salt. So, same line for the paprika. So, we'll start with a teaspoon. Oh my goodness, look at that. We are at the end of this salt container, and I'm pretty sure that's a teaspoon.
Okay, Justin Wilson.
Yep. Alright, I like things salty. So we'll get this going. We're going to kind of let the flavors marry together. The sweet potatoes probably dependent. These are large slices because, like I said, it's a fight when I slice up sweet potatoes. Gonna get the meat in there. This meat is like not greasy at all, so didn't need to really be drained, which is great if you're using ground chicken or ground turkey because it's a really lean meat. So got that in there.
Oh, it's getting full.
Give that a stir. Oh yeah, I always overdo it when I make soup or chili or something like that. Yeah.
I'll have to freeze.
Anything with liquid, it will be overdone.
Yes. All right. So we're gonna get this going kind of low and slow. It looks pretty good. I honestly probably could have had it without the ground chicken, but you know, protein is now a good thing.
Was protein not a good thing?
I mean, I guess it was a good thing, but apparently as you get older, you're supposed to eat more protein. So, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. All right, so we're gonna let this simmer away, kind of bubble. What's the Halloween thing? Bubble.
Toil and trouble.
Yeah, we're gonna let it do that, and then we will show you a picture of the final product and get some taste test reviews. So we'll be back in just a moment.
Okay.
All right, what do y'all think?
We haven't.
Okay. What?
Hot.
Hot. I feel low.
It's still hot.
It makes it. The sweet potatoes, the tomatoes taste like the sweet potatoes. But I mean, like the flavor from the sweet potato mixed with the tomato, so it's like acidic and sweet at the same time. And then the sweet potato also adds texture.
Okay.
Like a nice texture.
Thank you for your food review.
You're welcome.
Cora gives it 2 thumbs up.
That hurt.
So here is the finished product minus 4 bowls dipped out of it. So we definitely have enough for seconds and probably have enough for like 1 or 2 servings of leftovers. So lunch tomorrow. All right, make sure you guys like, subscribe.
Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. I just took over your outro, but
It's awesome.
okay, well, happy eating.
Stay tuned for our next recipe video. We're going to be making sheet pan cookies. No, sheet cake cookies. That's what they're called, sheet cake cookies.
Happy eating. Bye-bye.